We're ready, excited for the day. It's going to be an amazing day. Back to the scene.
We need more filming. Gather two.
We are shooting digital. Best show ever in front of good evening to you.
Look where we are tonight.
We're together again.
And it's Tuesday.
Oh, it's Tuesday, September 24th.
Yes.
It is 8 p.m.
Yes.
And we are live, baby.
I am Erinn.
I am Dan.
And this is Erinn and Dan. But it's live. It's Erinn and Dan.
But it's live.
Yes, it is.
But
how are y'all doing?
You. I am actually Erinn. He's actually Dan for those first-time users out there. Howdy, hi,
First-time users, first time's free, but don't come crawling back asking for samples after you're hooked on our product.
And if you don't know how to play the game or how to participate in the show, if you are there, like my mother, hi, Mom, you can just say hi, and we will feature your comments when Dan fits right.
Because when Dan fits right, everything feels tight. You guys, it's really nice to be back here. And look who's joining us. First-time viewer of the show. It's Fate Stack.
Well,
Hi from Hunter House. We are just freshly back. That is a cast member of Jesus Christ Superstar. They are still in Flat Rock because they have a Theater for Young Audiences tour and a Cats musical to produce. But I've been cut loose. I've been let go.
Unbelievable. Kyle Hill just said that he loves your tuxedo, but he said nothing about my tuxedo, and that is fine, but notable.
What Kyle's point is that men, particularly men who are white and straight, need more attention in the media, and he is drawing attention thusly, and it is our time to ride.
I understand.
Yo, you know thank you for being here. If you're tuning in for the first time, thanks for being here, and please come back. Follow us here if you want, and I see a lot of familiar faces out there.
Yes, it's great to see y'all. I will say, Kyle, in your defense, my breasts look too big in this tuxedo. It's like Dan has this nice little dicky flap going on, and I'm just like, blah, blah, blah. So
we've now talked about breasts and dickies in the same sentence.
No, I'm not talking about your dicky.
You said Dan's dicky. Well, in fact, you said Dan's dicky flap, which is a very personal experience that I didn't want you to share with the public.
What y'all drinking out there? What are you drinking? We are drinking Celsius Live Fit sparkling water. I've never had it. This is my first one.
This is the official beverage of Flat Rock Playhouse's Jesus Christ Superstar. And this particular, I'm drinking tonight a watermelon in honor of my dear friend Jelania, who I've left behind but will never forget.
And I'm drinking an apple flavor in honor of Flat Rock, which has delicious apples and the Apple Festival. So there.
What are you drinking? Let us know in the comments below. Erinn, I feel, though, we're going to get onto the subject matter of today's show.
Yes.
But this is really a show for you. This is a show
what do you
celebrating
mean
the things
me?
that you love and that I do not know.
Not all the things that I love.
Well, but many of the things that you grew up on and continue to thrive knowing. And I am hyperactive, and so I want you to go ahead and give us a toast. What are you feeling? What's in your heart today?
Okay. Well, I'm going to share more on this on Erinn's Positivity Corner later in the day.
And do something different.
I will.
Good.
Celsius water is delicious. I don't know this because I'm about to put it in my mouth for the first time,
Wink.
but I'd like to let you know that there are so many delicious things that if you don't put in your mouth, you'll never know. So here's a toast to trying things for the first time. Here's a toast to living free and loving every moment of life. Shalom.
Wink. I think that was more entendre than has ever been spouted by Erinn in the history of this or any program.
That is delicious. I don't mean to entendre today. I'm just in a really good mood.
Don't lie. You absolutely did. And it's okay. I liked it. The people love it.
It started. Yeah.
And Jelania, that watermelon is way better than I gave it credit for.
Is she here?
I don't know. Face here. Face will pass on the message. They share a bedroom.
They do. You guys, that's delicious. It's only 10 calories in the entire serving, which is the whole bottle.
Yep.
Any protein?
Yep. No protein. But
0 milligrams.
A lot of vitamin B12 and caffeine. So we'll be up all night.
Ooh, which I'm so happy about. I need to be up all night. I have been pooped today. So we had a very epic week, honestly. So since we saw you last, because we were off last week as well, Dan has been performing at Flat Rock Playhouse. I have been teaching small minions at Salem Montessori School. And we've just had a pretty epic last week. Dan, I kind of want you to share a little bit of your experience of, Flat Rock and Jesus Christ Superstar.
It was
and all
great.
Of that.
I grew up loving that show, Jesus Christ Superstar.
Same.
One of my first favorite musicals. I got to do it in high school and haven't done it since. I've been a longtime fan of it. And this production was about, especially from a music standpoint, about as solid a production as you could get. And the people were amazing. The production value was outstanding. The environment around the theater was incredible. We spent so much time in the woods, hiking, breathing in life, and surrounding ourselves with some of the best people you'll ever meet.
Some of the best people.
And today I was a little low.
Yeah.
I was sitting here alone, and I was missing people. I was missing the environment. But
Actors
you know what?
out there, you know what it's like. Have you ever been in a show and you know what it is? On that Monday after the show closes, it's post-show depression. And it's real. It's a real thing. It happens. You miss the people, the camaraderie, and what you put together. You work so hard together. You put together this amazing thing, and you ride the wave, and you change lives in your audiences, and then it's over, which is beautiful, by the way.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Theater's ephemeral. It's cool to build something and to take it down together. It will never exist again, not like it did. And that's a beautiful thing. That's what makes theater such a special piece of art.
Yep. You know, I love the word ephemeral. You're the only person I've ever known that uses it, and you use it often.
Often?
Yeah.
What else do I call ephemeral?
Mostly when you're telling the kids that theater's ephemeral. But
well, I stand by it.
It's true. But it's a good word. It's a good word. Some of my other favorite words are asparagus and fork. Moving on.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, asparagus has always cracked me up. Asparagus.
That's a good word.
If you say it in different accents too, like Dan, Russian asparagus, go.
Asparagus.
Country asparagus, go.
Asparagus.
See, it's funny. It's funny.
Fork I like. There's a lot of fricatives in there. It's
Fork.
a very intense word, and it sounds like what it is.
I would like a fork.
Yes.
To stab something in.
What's next?
What's next?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, what's next?
Oh, well.
Keeper of the time and the schedule.
You know what?
What?
I'm trying to let go a little bit. And we also have 3 more minutes before the next section.
Great.
So
I'm gonna just sit back here and sit myself here.
Hey Brooks, yes about after show real bonds. You know what? The best things hurt the most when they're over. So you know that something was great when it's over and you feel sad. Like a relationship.
Which just goes to show you don't do anything good or decent because it just leads to pain.
Oh my gosh, you were an Olympic volunteer, Valine? That's amazing. That would be so much fun. I volunteered for the NFL draft one year, and it was a rush. It was epic. There were a billion people there.
Did you know any of the names of the teams?
Maybe. No. The teams themselves? Probably at the time.
Or at the time. They haven't changed. Except Washington.
Oh, yeah. Them Reds? We call them the Reds now?
Yeah, we call them the Reds now.
But I don't know.
It's confusing, but that's what we call them.
The Broncos were my dad's favorite football team.
From which
sure.
From which city?
Denver.
Look at you go.
Denver Broncos, baby.
Okay, if you can name two more sports teams in the location, I'll give you a kiss on the cheek.
And okay, I can name the Chicago Bears in Chicago, Illinois.
Actually, make it 5 because 4 more total.
Okay,
so
we have the Carolina Panthers in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes.
I already said 2 more. And my 4th one.
Well, just recap them for the audience at home.
Okay. I also have the
ones you said were the Denver Broncos.
The Denver Broncos in Denver, Colorado. The Chicago Bears in Chicago, Illinois.
Yes.
And I'm going to finish this off with...
Well, you need 2 more.
The Miami Dolphins.
Yes.
In Miami, Florida.
Yes.
And, the White Sox.
No.
What?
No.
What's wrong with the White Sox?
Well,
they're a team I still got.
Nobody likes them. And whenever they take the field and play football, people just...
You said sports teams. Y'all help me out.
No, I said football, didn't
nope. You said sports teams.
No, you said NFL draft.
Because I didn't think that the Carolina Panthers were football.
Stop arguing. You know another football team at least.
Yes, I do. Miami Dolphins.
You said that.
I already said that. I also know... Oh, I know. The New York Jets.
Fine. That's fine.
In New York City, New York. Correct?
Yes.
The Minnesota Vikings.
Too late. Far too late. Far too late.
Let
it go.
All.
Yeah, you did. No, good job. Good job. I do love when the White Sox play, though. They are my favorite football event.
When I was in a parade with the girls before you were here from Letters from Home, we were in a parade and the White Sox came out and all of these confettis started flying everywhere, and it was absolutely epic, and I loved every second of it. That's my experience with the White Sox. I love sports. Take me to a hockey game, man.
She loves sports, never stops talking about them, always watches them, and knows everything about them.
Listen, that's not true.
Miami
but I do
Dolphins.
Like sports. It is time for the Dan Beckman photography picture of the week.
What is it? What is it? Before we start, can I just say, I am a fraud.
Wait.
I just spent 5 weeks in one of the most beautiful areas of the state, and I did not click my camera shutter once. I took photos on my phone, but I did not take my camera out one time.
Oh, but you did take one good picture of a cat at a barn on your phone.
I took some good pictures. It's just that I didn't click. Maybe that should be the photography picture of the week. Maybe we should do the cat in the barn. What do you think? I uploaded a picture of the week, but it's waiting for you. But I believe that
go off our trail. You might as well.
I thought you were loosening up and saying you didn't want to schedule anymore.
I didn't say I didn't want to schedule anymore.
That's what I heard.
I said that, but what I meant was we had three minutes till the next section. Now
that's what I heard.
We're a minute late on the next section.
The Dan Beckman photography picture of the week is this barn cat.
Aww. That was in Flat Rock, right across the street from the Playhouse, is this amazing home called the Carl Sandburg home. Has anybody heard of it?
This is not right across, but the trailhead is. You have to hike, I don't know, half a mile up to get to this.
Yep.
And they have Carl Sandburg, the American poet.
Don't you know it?
Lived there, wrote there, worked there, and his estate is there, and you can walk through it. And they have goats. They have baby goats.
Cute baby goats, and these old Highland goats that are genuinely super ugly, and they like drool on you if you get close to them, but I love them.
That's really rude.
I love them.
Thank you, Angie.
Yeah. Dan, your photos are amazing. Do you want to show the other photo of the week?
What is it?
It's this one.
Funny, I was just thinking about this photo.
So, hot take. This is Erinn Dan's least favorite of Dan's favorite photos that he's taken.
Well, for one thing, right now, the composition is being thrown off by the...
by our
hold
tags.
on. Let me do this.
I agree with you.
Let's see if I can add this up there.
Yeah, there we go.
It doesn't really do much. But you know what? I love this photo. This was in...
I don't know. I wasn't
Buenos Aires.
What's new?
Yeah. I just like it because it looks... I didn't treat this. I didn't blow out the background on purpose. It just happened, and I caught this bird mid-flight, and I really, really like it as far as, like, what a nice, gentle photo that would be good for hotels and bathrooms. If you have a hotel and a bathroom and you need a photo for it, here I am.
Dan Beckman.
Here I am.
And if you want to learn something, here I am. Erinn's Year of Learning. I didn't do this last week. So, as you know, I am learning a new fact every single day. And this day, I am going to teach you 14 facts about life.
I am ready.
So, this is so cool.
Okay.
On September 10th, I learned that a blue whale's heartbeat can be detected up to 2 miles away.
Cool.
Think about that for 1 second. I walked 2 miles the other day. It took a really long time. If my heartbeat could have been detected, that would have been phenomenal.
Detected by what? Really, really like seismic
other
gear?
blue whales.
Really?
Yeah. And guess what else?
What?
Their hearts weigh over 400 pounds.
Oh.
Poor little babies. But they have big hearts. That makes me
happy. They have
happy.
a lot of love in here.
On September 11th, I learned
God.
that humans have unique tongue prints. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So
that means that, like, if we, like, somehow lose a hand, we could just go, bleh, and get a tongue print, and it would be unique to only us.
True, but I don't think the government has your tongue print on file, so you going, bleh, would only put you in a deeper pickle.
Not yet.
Can you go back to that tongue?
Yeah, I can go back to
because
that
this person needs to lay off of the Sour Patch Kids. Look at how that entire tongue is just a canker sore and a few swollen taste buds.
Oh, what if that was my tongue and you just made fun of it?
Well, then
it's not. Look,
you should know. Gingivitis.
I have a pink tongue. I don't think that's good. All right, the next thing I learned. This is phenomenal. Keep going. There we go. September 12th. The valley of Oymyakon. I had to write it up phonetically in Russia. It's the coldest inhabited place in the entire world.
Oh.
So, do you want to know how cold it is?
Negative 70 degrees Celsius.
Oh my God, you must have seen it. It is. It's negative 70 degrees Celsius, which is so cold that even alcohol freezes, by the way.
Yeah.
And so this uninhabitable village is habited by 500 Siberians.
I think that was your tongue.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And
Very cool.
What they do there is they do reindeer herding, hunting, and fishing.
Why do they hurt them?
No, not herding.
Next.
Okay, September 13th, the most forceful roller coaster in the world is the Tower of Terror, but not the one that Carlos is at. It is at Gold Reef City in Johannesburg, South Africa. Johannesburg, South Carolina.
Cool.
Yeah. And you want to know something else?
Please.
G-forces of 6.3 Gs.
That is sickening and it sounds awful.
Yeah. I actually am a thrill seeker. I don't really want to do that.
I will be honest. I like thrills, but I don't really like thrill rides. I like the idea of like whitewater rafting, jumping off of cliffs into rivers, like going down super steep water slides or frozen
Water
hills.
slides are cool.
I don't like getting strapped into a ride. It's an anxiety inducing. It's not worth the fun.
I get it. September 14th, I learned that 4 times more people speak English as a second language than a native one. English has nearly 2 billion people learning it as a second language, and only 350 million people speak it natively. Isn't that crazy?
That makes sense. Now, 350 does seem low considering there's, well, no, it doesn't.
Nope.
That's really cool, and it makes sense. I like that.
And it's bizarre. Look at this.
Bizarre.
September 15th, I learned that at Cornell University, you can major in wine.
Aw.
Right now, you can sign up for it. Technically, it's a degree in the cultivation of grapes and the science of winemaking.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Very cool.
So go to Cornell if you want to get sloshed.
You a bunch of drunks.
Right? Guess what? This is the coolest. September 16th, I learned that Frank Lloyd Wright's son invented Lincoln Logs.
That's cool.
Isn't that so sweet?
Mhm.
That's like my dad made all those buildings, and now I'm going to inspire the future generation of building makers.
Did you know that I actually have a notebook with me at all times? And I always keep track of whenever someone mentions
Frank Lloyd Wright?
No, Abraham Lincoln.
What's that have to do with anything?
Well, it's my Lincoln
Lincoln
log.
Logs. Oh,
What? Good night, everybody.
I ruined 17th, I learned that baby elephants stick their trunks in their mouth when for comfort.
It's like sucking their thumb.
I know. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever heard?
And humans have to remove a rib for that.
To stick their tongue up their throats. Wait, what?
Next.
Next, on September 18th.
That's the Need More Sleep Bear. That's the exact one.
Wait, what?
That's the one from your pajamas.
Oh my
That's
God.
Need More Sleep Bear.
It is. I didn't even notice.
What? Look at him.
Was making these slides because I always like to put a visual with my slides.
That
so I
is Need
remember
More
them.
Sleep Bear. I guarantee it.
It is.
Can you
Need
run and
More
get that top real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get.
Are you really?
Keep them entertained.
Okay, this is really more between. I don't think anyone's watching anymore, but this is important to us. I learned that this koala bear is actually a vicious predator that will eat its own children and yours for sustenance.
That's not true.
Is it the exact pattern, or was I wrong?
It is. It is. Let's see. Oh my gosh. It is the exact pattern. Wow.
Look at that.
Dan.
I told you.
I'm having trouble showing everyone. There it is.
It's okay. Look at that.
Aw.
Wow.
That's really cute.
And that's for us and not you. Back to the show.
Back to the show. But what I learned about this has nothing to do with koalas. I was just looking for a picture of somebody cute sleeping. When you're with someone that you love, it makes you sleepy.
Why am I so wired all the time?
No, you're not. You're sleepy all the time when it's just us. And what's so sweet, it's because they induce a wave of oxytocin. Which has been shown to produce a sense of calm and relaxation and benefit sleep.
Get high on your lovers.
Yeah, isn't that so sweet? September 19th, I learned how many licks does it get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? Guess what they did?
They licked it.
Yeah, they did a study at the University of Michigan. And also Purdue University and Bellamy University and Swarthmore Junior High School. They did scientific studies. It takes results ranged from 144 to 411 licks. That's a lot of licks.
144 to 411?
Yep.
That's an enormous range.
I know.
That's a 400% swing almost.
More than 3 though, so tell that to the owl.
Yeah, that owl can go.
Oh no, your thing's not working. You love your sound
You know how many
effects.
times I've heard that in my life?
Okay. Oh, there we go. Sounded like I cussed. I didn't.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Sorry, what's next?
I learned on September 20th, my favorite thing I learned probably, Norway has knighted a penguin.
What?
Meet Sir Nils Olaf III. He lives in the Edinburgh Zoo. Isn't that so sweet?
I didn't know Norway had kings.
Well, they do. And well, knights, but yeah.
But don't you need a monarchy?
I love him.
Don't you need a kingdom for a knight?
Oh. The next thing I learned was on September 21st. There's a basketball court on top of the U.S. Supreme Court building.
Wow.
Yeah. In fact, it's called the highest court in all the land.
That is cute.
Isn't that funny?
That is cute.
Yeah, good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, just a couple more things. This is what I learned a couple days ago. We were looking at beautiful hummingbirds, and we learned that hummingbirds consume over half of their body weight in bugs and nectar every single day. Think about that. That is like me eating 175 pounds or more.
You wish it was like you
I wish
eating
it was-
75.
I do. But anyway, that's a lot. They eat twice their body weight, and they have to eat every 10 to 15 minutes to be okay. Are you okay?
That's just funny.
Okay, last
It's just
thing.
funny. It was a great analogy too, by the way.
Last thing I learned, and I wanted to look up more on this, but it was today, and I was in a rush. New York's Central Park ranks the most filmed location in the world. More movies, TV shows, and commercials have been filmed in Central Park than any other place. And I was trying to think of some movies. The only one I could think of was How Do You Know She Loves
It's the
You?
only film you can think of that has stuff in Central Park.
Well, you go, and you guys go too. Let us know.
When Harry Met Sally, I think
yeah, that's a good
Flubber.
one. Flubber did have one.
Yeah, I think. I mean, it's got to be any movie in New York, right? Practically.
I don't know. Like, did
The Devil
Taxi
Wears
Driver
Prada.
have one? Devil Wears.
Yeah, there was a scene in Taxi Driver
Oh.
where Travis Bickle took a nice stroll through Central Park in between shooting people and doing push-ups until he was ripped.
Sarah Wall says Home Alone 2. She is correct.
Yes,
Good job.
exactly. Yes. What else? Yeah, Elf.
Elf.
The Odd
Oh,
Couple,
yeah.
I'm told.
Oh, yes, The Odd Couple. Were there any?
That wasn't Central
television
Park. That
shows?
was Jack Lemmon.
Oh, what? Jack Lemmon is not a place. He is a person.
But he is a person, place, thing, or idea.
You know who else is a person, place, thing,
Who?
or idea?
Who?
Carlos Nieto. Oh, one of my favorite people in all of the world. Carlos has returned to Winston-Salem. He actually lived in Charleston, South Carolina for 8 years.
Mhm.
Thank God he's back, because the Triad was nothing without him. And he is been in so many shows at Camel City Playhouse recently. He was in Bat Boy. He also costume designed Peter and the Starcatcher for us, which he did a great job.
There they are.
That is not Peter
New
and the
York, New
Starcatcher.
York, it's Peter Pan.
I don't know why that's the picture that came up when I said that, but
He also starred in Marat Sade.
Dan.
What?
You know what? This has gone
He
on long
didn't.
enough.
He didn't star in Marat Sade.
He is not in the happiest place on earth, but he is in the most
Made it
magical
sound like
place.
he's not having a great time in life right now. So let's all make him feel better by
need to
putting our
bring him
hands
here.
together for. Well, sorry, you do the actual intro.
Oh, it's okay. I actually just threw it away. We were having so much time. He's amazing. You're going to get to know him. He's joining us from Disney World. Give it up for the one, the only Carlos Nieto.
What's up?
What up? What up? Y'all are ridiculous.
What an intro.
Y'all are
Classic
ridiculous.
Carlos.
Ridiculous. What's going on? What? No Celsius for you.
Yeah, see, it does.
You are cut off.
It does something dirty
That's
to you.
what it is.
Yep.
I have been kind of mellow today. I was tired all day. I had to teach this afternoon. I was like, oh, I guess I better comb my hair before the live stream tonight.
She hates combing her hair.
Drank this, and now I'm so hype. I feel like I'm in Disney World with you right now.
Yay. Yeah,
Speaking
1
of-
Celsius will do it.
Have you- so you've had 'em?
Yeah, I can't have them. They like make my heart go do 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 do.
Aw.
And it's not yeah. So no, Erinn, no Celsius for you.
I found this out too because a bunch of people were promoting them at the show and they swore by them. And I usually not that caffeine sensitive, but this stuff gets my body going.
Woo!
Yeah, it is intense.
Get your body going now.
Speaking of
Getting
Jesus Christ
your body
Superstar, there's
going?
Jenna Rubai, who played Mary Magdalene and also would crush a Celsius.
Oh, I'm so excited. You guys, I am so happy to see your smiling face today because you're one of my favorite humans in the world. Carlos, for those who don't know you, tell everybody just a little smidgen about yourself.
Oh my God, a little smidgen. Well, this is my second
smidgen.
time here. Some people might know me. They might remember me. Kind of. Maybe. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I was raised in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Lived there most of my life since I was 8. Was born in Venezuela. So English is my second language. Heyo.
There you go.
You're part of the majority.
I am part of the majority.
Did
Well, I
you
don't
know?
like that.
Which I've always said about you.
Right? Yeah, you better be careful, Carlos. The hurricane is coming your way.
Listen. I'm in Disney World property, so they'll take care of me. They'll figure something out. It's okay.
True.
Whatever.
Do you think if they close the parks, maybe all of the characters will come to your hotel and just like do a little show in the lobby?
Yes.
I think that would be very interesting if that happened.
We can always dream.
So
Sorry,
true.
this Celsius interrupted you. What were you saying?
No, it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, North Carolina. I lived there most of my life, and then did some theater professionally in the Southeast, and then not professionally, community-wise, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, all over North Carolina, and then moved to Charleston, and then theater in Charleston, and now I'm back. That's kind of it. In a
That's the
nutshell.
best.
This town is just twice what it was without you, with you.
So true.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
Carlos,
So
where are you
sweet.
staying on property right now?
Yeah.
We are at Port Orleans Riverside.
Oh, so cool.
Very chill. I'm really excited. Honestly, it was the first thing that I could grab that was kind of on the cheap side. That's okay. But we are annual pass holders, so we come quite often. And this is our first time in property because normally we stay at a resort outside of property or my cousin's house because my cousins live here. So
That's a good deal.
one of them.
Nice.
But for David's birthday, which was on the 21st, so shout out to my husband David.
Yes.
David.
That's the reason we're here again because we were just here, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks
I was
ago.
going to say.
It's our first time in property, and we actually love it. It's very cute. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You guys
yeah.
are the cutest.
Is this the birthday picture?
No.
this
This was our anniversary trip. We took a trip in March.
Cute.
That is so cute.
And this was last trip, so 4 weeks ago.
You look younger
Do I now or there?
now, baby.
Oh, it's that haircut. Apparently I look younger because I chopped almost a foot of my hair.
The haircut looks good. Yeah, I actually do miss the long hair, though. I have to say, I adored your locks, and I like you. I think this looks great, but man, that must have been hard.
Yes and no. It grows really fast. So, but today I told David we were I don't know what we're doing. So we're doing something. But anyway, he just got off a ride and his hair was like everywhere, and I was like, oh, I miss my long hair. What we're talking about, you guys are okay.
Talking
you know what?
about you.
We're
and how
doing this
awesome
new
you
thing,
are.
Carlos, where we don't. You see this? This is
I
our,
see
this is our
that.
schedule. Who needs it?
Earlier in the show, I said to
Actually-
Dan I wanted to be chill, but it was really only I wanted to kill 2
Actually, I need
minutes.
to put this back together.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? Okay,
you wanted to be chill, and then you chugged the Celsius. That was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my blood is boiling, I think.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have one of these every morning.
Oh.
It's a good idea. It's better
Well-
than
You don't need it. No, you don't
know
need
what, though? I just read something.
Oh, no.
There's no more in the world. So
I think there's 3 more in our fridge.
no,
I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sorry.
I'm drinking those tonight. So
Well, Carlos, you were in our production of Urinetown this summer, and we rehearsed with mostly young people. And so our rehearsal process was 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. every day. So am I a different person in the morning than I am in the afternoon?
No. That's why I say no Celsius for you. No.
well, here's a question: is she a different person around children than she is not around children?
No. No, I'm kidding. Yes, she is. She's very,
No,
she's very
parents
professional.
who are watching, I am the perfect role model on and off your children's
Yes.
lives.
On
Yes,
and
she's
off
great.
your children.
Wait, oh my God.
She, No, Dan. No. Dan is a different person. Night and day. Night and day.
This is accurate.
But you know what? I
Lord.
thought I was the morning person, but you beat me. You are, yes. Like we would walk in and I would be like, why?
And I would say that Erin would probably argue she's not even the morning person that she once was.
No. So before Dan, I used to thrive off of BD. I used to thrive off of 4 hours of sleep a night and a 20-minute nap. And I was thrilled about it. And I used to get up at 5 a.m. and I'd go swimming in the pool. And then I'd write in my journal. And then I'd get all my email returned like long before 8 a.m. Now I cuddle to the last possible minute.
Counterpoint, you were like narcoleptic.
I was.
We'd literally be having a conversation and you would fall asleep in between your parts of talking.
But then I could wake up and go right back to it.
Well, listen, also, to make another counterpoint, to counter his counter, you were also not in your 30s yet, right?
No.
She's still isn't.
Correct. So listen, I could do that when I was that age too, and then you hit 30, and everything changes, and you can't do that. 4 hours is not enough. You need 9 or 10.
Yeah, I've kind of found that the single digits isn't doing it for me anymore.
Of sleep?
Uh-huh.
That's so funny. I wish I could afford that much sleep. I wish I could take the time. But you know what I can? I've been putting myself and like all this forward a little bit more lately instead of just like the business part forward. And I find that I can get all the business stuff done easy if I do this stuff first. I don't know if you've ever had an experience like that.
Yes. So if you're feeling the part, then you'll do the part better. So I agree. I think you have to be like in it, in it to win it. I get that. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way I am now, trying to look for a job. I have to be in it to win it.
So true. And if you're not in it to win it, what are you in it for? A participation prize? Why sit down and slap an Uno deck on the table if you're not going to crush the... Actually, I hate Uno.
We played Uno this weekend and he was very cranky.
You know what you need to play?
What?
But actually, we need to play. Monopoly cards.
I love Monopoly Deal. Are you kidding me? Monopoly Deal and Monopoly Millionaire.
It is a vicious game. You think that Uno's vicious? Monopoly Deal is vicious. People get hurt.
Real quick, let's play Twilight Imperium.
I've never played that.
What is that?
Set aside 14 hours, a couple of days next week, and we'll play it.
I mean, I would. I would.
Well, we need some toasty board game or strategy. What are your favorite board/card games in the chat? Throw them in there. I want to see who plays the most obscure games.
And you too, Carlos. What's your favorite?
Well, Uno is one of my favorites, but Dan crushed that dream just now. So thanks, Dan. But that's okay.
No.
That's okay. Love you still. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
What I meant to say was, please, may we?
Now, have either of you played Uno Attack?
Yes.
Oh my God. Yes. But it stresses me out though. When the cards start shooting at you, I'm like, no.
It's everything that's miserable about the game of Uno, but also a cleanup time.
We are right now, David and I, since we're talking about Disney World, so we're playing a game called, or not playing, we're trying to get into a game called Lorcana, which is a mixture of like Pokemon cards, like trading cards, but with Disney characters.
What's it called?
Okay.
Lorcana.
That sounds amazing. That sounds
actually
like what he loves plus what I love together.
I have heard about it.
Together, yes, and it's pretty awesome. So when we get together, we have a how-to kit, and we'll play. We'll do it. We'll make it happen. That's fine.
I'm excited.
Okay, first of all, someone says pitch. That's the first time I ever swore around a friend's parent was when I was playing pitch.
I thought you meant because pitch rhymed with pitch.
Never heard of cover your assets, but phase 10.
Phase 10.
No, phase 10 can go itself. I do not.
Okay, Dan, we cannot be friends.
Why?
So fun.
Oh my God, phase 10 takes the rest of your life to play.
I'm so glad you're my friend, Carlos, because he makes
you have to have that brain. You have to have that brain of you have to get it in order, and you have it. No.
Don't come at me like I don't know the strategy of phase 10. The strategy of phase 10 is do the thing the card says. No, I actually do like phase 10. It just takes too long. There's too many phases. I wish it was like phase 6.
I mean, you could always play with less phase.
But then, Then the
But you
peers
know what's
come play.
great though? If you actually do it right and you take score, that's what's great because that's when
Agreed.
you see what's happening and you're like, yes, I'm gonna go to the next step.
We play a game called Singapore Gin, which I feel like Phase 10 is basically based on, and I prefer it to Phase 10.
I love that.
Yeah.
Ooh, murder mystery trivia. Are you talking about the Jackbox one, Susan? Because if you are, I love that game.
That one is really good.
So fun.
Okay, wait. I want to return to your comment real quick because it's a nice segue. Lorcana, it's like a Pokemon trading card game deck builder, right? Collecting cards.
Yes, but then you actually like when you play, and you know when Pokemon was big, when Pokemon's still big, it's kind of crazy how big Pokemon is, but it's still big. But when it first started, like when I was in my youthful days, you know, a long time ago.
Still now. It was just your shorter days.
Your pre-youth.
Your pre-youth.
Yes, my pre-youth. Apparently you battled as well. I never did that. I just saw the cards and I was like, pretty. But Lorcana, you battle, and I'm pretty vicious. And I
will play that with you. Card deck builders and card battlers are some of my favorite games on planet Earth.
He loves that.
But here's the thing then. That means that you're gonna have to come to Disney to actually get the cards.
Are they only sold at Disney?
No, they're you can get them at Target. But
okay.
What better to do than get it at Disney? Hello,
get them at Target and stay here.
See, I'm a huge theme park person, and Dan is not. But if you tell him that you can only get the cards at Disney, he'll be like, "Let's go, babe."
Have you played Marvel Snap? I've been playing Marvel Snap.
No, I have not.
He loves it.
It's like Marvel's version. It's just an app, but it's like a 12-card battler deck builder. It's really, really fun. So if you haven't checked out, if this sounds good to you out in the audience, check out Marvel Snap. It's free. It's really fun.
And we're not getting endorsed to say that.
No, and this isn't a Marvel episode, so that was my bad.
That's right. It's a Disney episode. Let me see your shirt, Carlos. I feel like I see some Disney on it. Oh, yeah.
You got some Disney on your shirt.
I love that. That is the best Disney shirt I've seen.
It's actually a set. It's a sweat set.
No way. Very 90s.
I love it.
Yes, and it's very comfy too. So I would show you, but that means I would have to get up, and we're not doing that. So
well, I have pajama pants on right now because that's how I wanted to do this. So big support from me. Y'all, we're gonna play a game we'd like to play on the show. We call it Trivia Smackdown.
Trivia Smackdown.
I already said it.
Oh yeah. I'm so excited because I very rarely get to play this game. I'm usually putting the trivias together.
Now, if there's one thing I know about Carlos and Erinn is that they are a font of knowledge on not just Disney, but specifically Disney parks. Carlos is coming in from Disney World. Erinn loves watching videos and trivia and hidden things about Disney World. So what better trivia to pit you two together than Disney World Trivia Smackdown?
Oh, I like this visual that you made. The whole do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, remember that from the VHSs?
Very nice.
I love it.
This is going to be 15 questions. We are going to play it in the traditional format to avoid time delay.
I love that.
We will take turns. It'll be one person's turn to try and guess. If they guess incorrectly, the other person can steal. And each question is worth 1 point. Now, this is not easy. I went ahead and I tried. There's a couple maybe softballs in there, but I really tried to dig out some challenging questions because I know you two are at the top of your game.
We'll see.
That scares me. I will say that I'm better at the Broadway trivia than just saying.
All right. Well, let's put that to the test and see right now. Carlos, you are our guest, so you get the first crack at the first question. Audience, feel free to play along.
I'm so excited right now.
Carlos, question number 1. Disneyland opened in Anaheim, California on July 17th, 1955. In which year did Disney World open?
1970 something.
And I will give it to you if you are within 2 years.
1968. No.
Well, I didn't say no. I didn't say no.
That's
You
because
did say
it's
no.
1971 for sure. I'm pretty sure. Is it?
The answer is October
See?
1st, 19.
Okay, that kills me because I was gonna say 1971, and then you were like, I don't know.
You throw him off?
No, I just wanted to specify that you wouldn't have to get it on the nose. I gave you a buffer. You could get it within a couple years.
Oh, good job though. Yes,
You
it was
said 70. I thought maybe you were on the right track.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say 1971, but
The
it's
only
okay. It's
reason
okay.
I know it's 71 this is so dumb.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, my mom started her travel agency business in 1977. And there she is, speaking of the devil. And I remember her being like, 1977, I've been doing travel since 1977. And I'm all like, yeah, that's the same. And I remember being like, and Disney's been around since 1971. I don't know why.
Completely unrelated years.
Yeah,
Huh.
I know.
Well, except for 1977 was when Star Wars A New Hope released, and Disney is now an intellectual property owner of Star Wars.
Ooh.
So 1971, easy as that.
Disney's probably an intellectual property owner of a lot of things.
Erinn, you get the
Yes.
first swing at this question number 2. By the way,
right.
these are all based on Disney World, not Disneyland.
Okay.
Question 2, which Disney World park is the smallest and which is the largest? You have to get both correct for the point.
Disney World Park. I know which one the largest is.
Okay.
The largest is Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Okay, and the smallest?
Well, I'm thinking logically because we've got, it would not be Epcot.
We're calling the clock. Carlos knows this.
I'm gonna go MGM, which is Disney's Hollywood Studios. No?
No.
Okay.
Carlos, which is the smallest, which is the largest?
So the largest is Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
The smallest is Epcot.
What?
The Disney
The smallest
that-
would not be that.
Magic
It is
Kingdom.
not Magic Kingdom.
No
Magic Kingdom
way.
is the smallest of the parks.
I
No.
don't
Yeah.
understand that logic.
It's
That makes
108 acres or something like that,
They-
making it the
no sense.
smallest.
Now, I will say, Carlos, I don't know if you've ever seen like the top downs, but boy, oh boy, do they pack it in.
Yeah.
I
I-
never would have guessed that. In
I
one
verified all this
bazillion years.
information because I know nothing about Disney and I didn't want to get cooked on the air by you two.
I'm
I was
shocked.
about to.
If anyone wants to combat me or dramaturge this on the side, feel free. Just to make sure we have a clean fight going on.
I am
Erinn,
very.
we are embarrassing ourselves.
No, you're not. These are, like I said, these are hard, and you guys have known the answers both times, just not the right ones. Question number 3, Carlos, it's yours to field. Which potentially messy snack is not sold anywhere in the park, but you may bring your own in?
It's really messy.
Nachos? That's not true though, because you can get nachos in every. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
I didn't think that was
This
your
is-
final
this-
answer. I just
No.
wanted to hiss in your ear to try and.
Messy snack.
Not very Disney. movie.
Potentially messy snack.
Potentially
Peanut butter.
messy snack, but you may bring your own in.
It's
Peanut
not
butter and
sold in the
jelly?
parks.
It's not sold anywhere in the parks.
I actually know what it is
Really?
because but I'm not going to show you. I think you know too, Carlos. It's because you know what? I want to give my friend a hint
Okay.
because I think I just figured it out.
I think it's an
and
honorable move.
And I think that the question is interesting because I wouldn't necessarily call this a snack.
No,
That's
but
all
it
I'm
is
gonna
in
say.
line with a
Then I'm
similar
right.
reason why they might have figured out the optimal position for trash cans in the park for a similar reason that this is not sold.
All right, let's see. I know why it's not sold. I'm surprised. I actually find it interesting that you can bring your own in. Anyway.
What are you talking? Cheetos? Gum.
Gum is
Yes, because now I didn't think about you being able to bring your own in and like that was hard, right? Because
That is not a snack.
that's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm so sorry,
It has
everybody.
no nutritious value.
So true. Actually,
a
but
snack
there
is a.
are, but there
a
are
snack-
calories in it, Carlos. If you look at the back of Juicy Fruit, it's like 8
I know,
calories.
but
per
it's.
piece.
Okay, let me rephrase it. What potentially messy gum can you not bring into?
That's so funny.
Question number 4, Erinn. What is the oldest attraction in Magic Kingdom? Which attraction in the Magic Kingdom is the oldest?
Okay. I know this. It's Space Mountain. Is it?
Carlos?
I know this. Hold on. I
I
know
thought I knew it.
this. Carousel of Progress?
Yeah. No, well, no.
Oh,
but you said
Oh, right. The carousel. Yeah,
Of
duh.
course. No. The Carousel of Progress is not Prince
It's
Charming
different.
Carousel.
No, but I almost got it right. Yeah, but
because
yeah,
the Prince
what?
Charming Regal Carousel was built in 1917 for Detroit's Belle Isle Park.
If I had thought of that as an attraction, I would have gotten that like that. And
Tough.
so
Oh,
would
wait,
you.
wait, though. Wait, hold up. We need to fact check this. I call it fact check because technically, the oldest. No, okay, I'm
No,
lying.
I know
Okay.
what you were going to say is the Carousel of Progress. But that's not true
1917,
because
friends.
makes sense. Interesting.
1917.
I think if I had thought about it longer, I
Well,
think we both
let that
would
be a
have
lesson
gotten there.
to us. Carlos, question 5. Which section of Magic Kingdom has no bathrooms?
Okay, this is not fair. Let me think. Has
Yeah.
no bathrooms. Okay.
Everything in
so-
Disney is done for thematic reasons.
Yes, I know.
He's like, thank you very much.
Shut up.
I got this.
So is that Tomorrowland because there's bathroom at Tomorrowland?
I've been
They're
there.
right behind Space Mountain. It's not Frontierland because there's bathrooms in Frontierland. There's bathrooms in Fantasyland too.
Mhm.
The main hub, the castle, where you watch fireworks. There's
Hmm?
Square.
I think it's Adventureland. Huh.
No, there's bathrooms in Adventureland.
Oh,
Well, I just
duh.
Liberty Square.
I just said Liberty Square.
He did.
Oh,
To be fair, he didn't say Liberty Square, but Liberty Square is the main area where you. He is correct. Good
I don't
job,
know what Liberty
Carlos.
Square is, but they said they did it because they wanted to recreate the experience of living in colonial America,
Correct.
which is why
Yeah.
also they spray everybody with smallpox on the way in.
But you know what's funny though? Is that Liberty Square and Frontierland are across from each other, or are next to each other. And when you cross the line between Liberty Square and Frontierland, there are bathrooms right there, right before Bear Jamboree.
Oh,
So technically, those bathrooms are in Liberty Square.
Wait a second. Carlos, I just realized I think you're getting the main area mixed up with Liberty Square because Liberty Square is where the riverboat is or / was,
No, yeah, right.
and the main
Yeah.
area is a hike back.
question number
Yeah.
6. Whose turn is it first, Carlos?
This is mine.
Carlos, which attraction was flight
No,
tested?
it's mine first.
Okay, fine, Aaron, the host of the show. Which attraction was flight tested by you as astronauts before it was open to the public?
Oh,
It's in Epcot.
Track. Test track. Oh, I bet I know.
Spaceship Earth. No, that's Mission Space.
Mission Space must be. We suck.
Space
Oh.
Mountain? What the hell?
That makes no sense.
I'm sure it was a publicity move, which is why I think this is in quotes. Was flight tested.
Okay.
Literally, there's a ride on Epcot called Mission Space. That when it first opened, there was only one version of the ride, and it would make people sick because it simulates you going to Mars.
it
And
gives
the
you, like,
G-force,
3
yeah.
Gs, which I don't know if you were
But
on
can't you
earlier,
see
but
in
there's a
19
ride that does 6 Gs.
Can't you see in 1970s America them being like, Space Mountain recently tested by NASA and astronauts. They enjoyed it, and afterwards they all had Dole Whip.
I can see.
But you
it.
know what though? Now it would totally be Guardians. That ride will
I've
give
never
you a
been
heart
on it.
attack.
Oh, I can't wait. I haven't had any
It's-
spoilers.
It's ridiculous.
Josh,
Okay, sorry.
your wife hated Space Mountain specifically, or Mission Space? I'm just curious.
Let us know in the comments. Now it's Carlos first.
Yes.
Yeah? Question 7. Which science fiction author was hired to help develop the storyline for Spaceship Earth?
These are so old and dated.
Sorry. Who starred in Guardians of the Galaxy and whose name rhymes with Briss Matt?
Okay, but honestly, I have this guy's name. I have this guy's name in my head.
Listen, okay, just so you know, I tried to find hard questions because I don't know the answer to any of the questions, so I have no gauge on what these are like, and I'm sorry if these
are ridiculous. Okay, so I know that they mention when you write it, they mention the philosopher. What's his name?
Was Spaceship Earth?
Plato.
Yeah, Spaceship Earth.
And then well, he's there, and then also, I mean, Michelangelo's painting.
This was a science fiction author who was alive and consulted.
This is a guy.
Was alive at the time.
Carlos, let's figure this out together because I'm pretty sure his first. It's like
you guys are on a team now.
Okay, great. Okay. I'm pretty sure his first name is Ray or something. And I remember this very clearly when I was a kid because I had this conversation with my dad on the way to Spaceship Earth. And it was Ray or Roy. It wasn't Roy because
Let me tell you that you are on the right track and that this person's best known work is Fahrenheit 451.
Okay, help me out, Carlos.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know the name, but I remember when that it's Ray, I think. Is it Ray, Dan? Is it Ray?
It is Ray.
Ray Stewart? No.
Ray Stewart is a local actor.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a call a friend behind you?
The answer is
ring.
Ray Bradbury.
Ray Bradbury. Oh. I knew it. And Mom, I'm so glad you're here because I remember the conversation with Dad. I don't know if you heard it or not. I remember us walking up. He has the comments muted over here, so I couldn't see those.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Not muted. No, it's good.
No.
It's fair.
Honestly, I know we're all suffering.
We really are. Okay, listen.
Fun.
We need to have a better. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
We need to have like a more up to date.
Here's a question. Here's a question that I didn't ask in include. Who was the first Disney person to have a star on the Walk of Fame?
Disney person or Disney character?
Character.
Snow White.
You
must be right.
Carlos.
It's either Mickey Mouse or Oswald.
That makes sense.
That's what I meant when I wrote the Ray Bradbury question. You get that point.
Hey, we got it. I said Ray.
You did. And you get points for it. You guys have, you're batting 1,000.
We're acing it. Bring
Question
it on.
8. Let's see if we can go for 8 for 8.
I know this one.
Which is Disney's world's fastest ride yet?
It's Test right, Carlos? Don't say yes. We're going to decide together.
Okay, don't overthink it.
It's Tron. I think it's Tron.
Oh,
Tron is the...
Tron is faster than Test Track?
Yes, it used to. Well, technically, Rock and Roller Coaster was the fastest before Tron.
No, what's crazy is Rock and Roller Coaster was slower than Test Track. It sped up faster.
Faster, that's what it was. So yeah. I think it's Tron.
Okay, is that our final answer?
I think because Test Track's not even on right now. It's been refurbished. So
fastest ride ever yet. The fastest ride that has ever been there.
I'm pretty sure it's Tron.
Let's do it. Is it Test Track?
There you go.
Track gets up to 65 miles an hour.
And it doesn't feel like it.
That surprised me too. I literally had to look that one up too because I was like, is that really it? Because I remember those cars being fun. But
I know that's what it was originally. I wasn't sure about Tron because I haven't been on Tron either.
I swear that it's Tron, but it's okay.
Let's look it up real quick because
Oh yeah.
We have the technology.
But I do remember going on Test Track with my mom for the first time when we were in line, and I was petrified because I was like, "This is the fastest ride ever! Oh my gosh!"
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, "Oh, I wasn't that fast."
Tron should be on your list. It's not the fastest ride in Disney World. That title goes to Test Track, but it's pretty close.
Oh, okay.
That's DisneyFoodBlog.org.
I love this. I love Disney Food Blog.
I do too. I watch it all the time.
Me too. Every Saturday.
All right, you two.
We still won because I said Test Track first.
Yes,
We're on
you
a
did.
team. So.
And that makes it 8 for 8.
Exactly.
Question 9. Which attraction originally premiered at the New York World's Fair as Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln?
Oh, Hall of Presidents.
Yep.
Yeah. Without blinking.
Is Trump in there right now?
He is. So I made it a point. David did not want to go on. And I made it a point because I said to him, this November, this is going to change. So this is the last time that we will see it the way it is. Every time we go, we cry. Like every single time we go.
It's such a good show.
And for me, this is my first election that I can actually vote. So like, I was like, I have to. So I did.
So cool. Congratulations.
My heart is so full.
Speaking of the American political system.
Yeah.
How many animals are in Animal Kingdom?
Oh God, it's
I used to know this.
Approximately.
Okay, approximately.
Not species, but individual types. Individual animals.
I'm pretty sure it's over 1,500. Does that sound around right to you, Carlos?
Hold on. It used to be 150 species, I think. 150, I think.
But how many individual animals?
I know. That's the part that I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, also, I just realized what time it was. We should probably speed this up, Carlos.
Does anyone stay if you want?
People are still here.
Yeah, why not? Hey, Braxton Allen, friend of the show.
Oh, and more people are coming in.
That is a hard question.
It is.
It's not nice. It is not nice.
Sorry.
But I remember it was a big advertising campaign when they first opened, and I think it was like over 1,500 now. That was also like literally 20 years ago, so there could be way more.
It was during the Natasu.
Yep.
Times.
So your guess is?
My guess is approximately 1,500.
Yeah, I will do 1,500 to 2,000.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Good one.
Got it pinned down right in the middle. Perfect.
Right in the middle.
Perfect. See, it's not too hard. You just have to have a little faith in yourself.
That's so true. Carlos, we need more confidence.
Yes.
What is the name of the massive dinosaur presiding over Dinoland, USA?
Oh. I know
Not
the one.
anymore.
Well, it's still there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we went today. For the first time ever, we used tickets and tried to win in something, but we didn't win.
My gosh. Anyway. The carnival games there are the best. I don't know. Do you?
No.
You don't know.
Betty, maybe? No, Betty. I think Betty's the one on Studios.
Literally, this is all you because I don't have a clue.
No, I don't know. This is so hard.
Is it Hurdy?
No, Hurdy is... No, wait.
Betty Sue. Betty is on the right track.
Oh.
Birdie. No. Like Bert. I don't know.
Oh,
Dino Sue.
Honestly, I remember
because
that.
the Beach Boys in Beach Boys said, "Bye Betty Sue, bye Betty Sue, bye Betty Sue, bye Betty Sue, bye 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 bye."
Dino Sue.
So in that sense, what I said was an amazing clue.
Yeah, sure. It was beautiful.
Dinoland's going to be no
Before
more
Aerosmith was offered the spot, which band declined being featured in Rock and Roller Coaster?
Oh my gosh, I just read
old. This is so old. This is old. This is old.
I know this. I know this. So
Rolling
much.
Stones.
I think that it was. Is it the Rolling Stones? Crap.
Cameo. They have a cameo on the
Was it Queen?
On the queue line. No.
Oh, shucks.
Shut up, Matthew.
Hanson.
It's definitely not Hanson.
I literally saw this on, funny enough, Disney Food Blog not too long ago, and I told you, but I forgot. Let's see.
It's in my opinion, it would have been a very strange choice for what Rock and Roller Coaster feels like. If that's any
Guns
sort
and
of
Roses. Guns and Roses.
No, that would have been dope. Way worse choice than Guns N' Roses, in my opinion.
Beatles?
No, and hold your tongue.
I can't remember. As soon as you say it, I'll go, oh, yeah. Oh, no, I forgot.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Oh.
I don't
remember
think
that.
they fit the vibe of that ride at all.
I give up. No.
Can you imagine if it was all like the fastest accelerating coaster in America and it was all like, it's a beautiful day?
Yeah, I can actually. It sounds really fun.
Oh. Thanks a lot, Aerosmith. All right, 3 questions left. Which street in Hollywood Studios is a recreation of Hollywood's theater district?
I know this. Sunset Boulevard.
It is Sunset Boulevard. Good one, Carlos.
Starring Glenn Close.
Oh, nice.
Very nicely done.
Boulevard.
That's it.
One of my dream roles.
The monorail runs through the lobby of which Disney resort?
The Contemporary.
Yep.
I love that resort.
All
Mostly
right.
because of the monorail and Mickey. It's the best dining experience you can get with characters, I think, is the Mickey's dining right in the heart of the Contemporary.
Chef Mickey. Chef Mickey.
Yep.
Okay.
That
I
one.
don't know. I love 50s Prime. Not 50s Prime. The one at Studios where they Hollywood and Vine, where they're dressed in their little sundresses.
I've
It's so
never
cute.
gone there.
It's so good.
Okay,
It's so
we got to
good.
do that.
I'm
And
down.
during Halloween, they're in the little Halloween costumes. It's adorable.
So cute.
We should go there for Mickey's terrifying world-wrecking asylum Halloween party.
It's a new one.
Yeah.
That is the one.
All right, last question.
Okay, this is my favorite question, and I really hope one of you knows it.
God.
What were Walt Disney's last words before he died in 1966? This is perhaps my favorite piece of trivia I've learned in my entire life.
I don't know this, but my theatrical guess is going to be, tell Mickey I love him.
Not just like the blob.
What's your guess, Carlos?
Finish Disney World?
His words were Kurt Russell. Oh God, were they really? Wait, what? I'm sorry, why?
Because he had just signed a 10-year contract with Walt Disney Studios, Kurt Russell had. And so he was probably, I feel like if you were a business owner, you'd be like, Les Miserables School Edition. Like the last-
No spoilers.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Carlos, Dan, don't you think that we were the best team that ever has been on Trivia SmackDown?
I think that of all the teams that have done very old, out of date, and difficult Disney Resort trivia on this particular show on September 24th at 8 p.m. that ran a little bit too long, you guys were the best.
Whoop, whoop. I'm feeling it, Carlos.
That was so hard. That was hard. I think that we need a redo
I'm sorry.
with easier questions.
I'm sorry.
We could also.
It's because I look up to you both so much.
Aw, that's sweet.
Well, I think that you put that bar really high.
I like a high bar.
We didn't suck, though.
This
we
is
didn't
why.
suck.
This is why Erinn needs to run. But it's interesting. We all learn things, right?
So much fun.
Yes, we did learn a lot. And it
I
was
did
Russell.
not know Kurt Russell and many other things. I did not know that the Magic Kingdom was the smallest of the Walt Disney parks until tonight.
that blew my mind.
Because there's more attractions there than like any of the other parks.
But Animal
Except for
Kingdom
Animal
is just
Kingdom.
like a big tree.
Yeah, I did know Animal Kingdom was the
Well,
largest.
I'm not coming as big as because of Safari. But
Yeah.
I swear that it was Studios because they cut off the lot. And the lot was a big part of Studios. And
Yep.
so it shrunk Studios a lot, even though they added about 2,
And it
which is
feels
Star Wars
small,
Land.
to boot.
It is. It's the easiest to get around because they cut the whole lot area.
Yep.
I love
well.
Hollywood Studios. Tower of Terror is my favorite ride.
It's a good one.
Well, now it's gonna get the new there's gonna be a new
A new scene.
what is it? There's gonna be a new
Theme?
the Cars show is getting gutted, and there's gonna be a new show there that's supposed to be really cool coming.
Yeah.
Not a Tower of Terror.
No, it's a new
No,
ride.
no.
They're making
But
Cars
Hollywood
theme. I was like, that
Studios.
is terrifying. I hate it.
That'd be so funny. It's Terminator without the turf.
I don't understand that joke.
I was doing Cars as the Tower of Terror ride.
Oh, that was the Larry the Cable Guy character.
Wait, do you remember when Terminator was in Epcot?
I saw the Terminator. I went on the Terminator ride in Hong Kong Disney World, and it was scary.
Villain show. Thank you, Matthew. I knew it was something. They have a
nice.
villain show coming in between Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller. There is a Cars show right now that has a giant car in the middle of it, and it's really silly and boring. I was going to say another word. But now
This is cool.
I don't know. But now they're new villains. You know what's really cool though? We went to the Laugh.
Monsters
Yes,
Incorporated Laugh Floor.
and I forgot that was there. And when I went in, I was like, man, this is so funny. Like, I want to be
So
one
good.
of those people because they do like they have the character, but they
You
do
like
live.
improv, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
went
they
there
do
with me.
improv. It was
Yeah.
great. And David got like highlighted. He played Mike, and it was really funny.
That's the best.
But yeah, it was really good. I was like, I want to
like
do that.
30
I could
minutes.
totally do that.
I mean, you
That'd
could.
be one of my favorite jobs to do at Disney.
DisneyAuditions.com, boys. It's all yours.
Nemo, I know they have a cutoff for Nemo on the 3rd. and
Just got
really-
that.
I really want to do it.
I just
But,
looked that up. I saw
They
it on
just
my
did.
equity portal, as I am now
They-
a member of Equity.
They just did a. They just did a open call at Disney for guys who are between like 6'1" and 6'5".
For Chewbacca.
I know. Why don't you do it?
Well, because I feel like if they're asking for that, I'm going to be walking around in a Darth Vader helmet or something. In July.
Not necessarily. It's probably
Picture.
Chewbacca, and you're probably going to be in the photos.
You'd be a cool. Oh, you're ready, man. You are ready.
Or you're not the one making that. Or you could be
Well, then what do I do?
Mando.
Am I just
Mando.
a body to yet another casting director?
Yes,
So,
that's
Carlos,
what,
we were actually just discussing if we ever went to go work at Disney, what our dream roles would be if we were just a character.
Just?
Not just a character. If we were a character.
Yeah, who'd yours be?
And mine is Mad Madam Mim. I would love to be Mad Madam Mim. I would have so much fun with that. They just brought her back a couple years ago, and I would freaking love that.
Why can't I, Matthew?
What's yours, Carlos? What's your dream character role at Disney?
it's actually in oh my God, Nemo, the musical. I would love to be Marlin. Yeah, I wanted it really bad.
Marlin.
I can see it. And Dan, what's yours?
I would want to be Hades.
Oh yeah, he's the
You'd
perfect.
be-
Hades.
yeah.
I'm ready. So Disney, if you need me, I'll be over here going.
Well, that villain show.
Sign me up, baby.
Carlos, we have gone so late because you have been so fun, but we always like to ask our guests for some positive words, some inspiration. What's on your heart tonight?
Just keep swimming because again, Nemo. I saw it today and I cried, and I just keep swimming. Just keep going. Just do it.
I love that. I would pay big bucks to see a Finding Nemo with you as Marlin and Aaron as Dory.
Oh wow! That would
It
be
could
great.
happen. We need audition. Let's just do it.
They're literally casting for that right now.
I think y'all should get
Yeah.
down there. Get down there and make it happen.
Well, it's a video.
And
It's a
you
video.
gotta be
submission.
Crush. Oh my God, that'd be so
Or
fun.
he would actually be Bruce. The guy who played Bruce today looked
Bruce.
a lot like you.
I would be Bruce. Crush is the one role in that show that I feel like feels disjointed from the movie.
True.
Oh, it's so good though.
So
it's
good.
so
Great,
good.
but,
If
like,
you have a
every-
good crush, oh, so good.
But like in the movie, they're like, "Oh, dude," and then the show, he's like, "Go in the fire!" It's like, what? Whose idea was this?
That is true. That is accurate.
Great tune. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, it is a good tune. Also, speaking of shows, before we leave,
Yes.
Carlos, you have something coming up. Why don't you tell us about it?
Yeah, Little Shop of Horrors, October 18th through 20th. Come see it.
Most definitely.
Incredible cast. I can't say enough. Like, we sound so good together, and the acting is going to be phenomenal. I mean, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to love all of it. So
Amazing.
come see it. I'm excited and nervous, all in one.
And if you are not familiar with The Little Shop of Horrors, it is one of my all-time favorite musicals. It is an absolute classic, great, inspired by like the doo-wop music of the 60s.
Ooh, and a little trivia. So the composer of Little Shop also did a lot of Disney movies. So that's
Yes.
why I love it so much.
True.
Alan Menken.
Mm.
Yep.
And Howard Ashman.
Yes, and you hear a lot of themes that are used in both Little Mermaid and Hunchback and Hercules all throughout the whole show.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Go check out Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes.
At these dates, downtown Winston-Salem, at the Little Theater of Winston-Salem. It's going to be a great time, full of great people. Carlos,
Absolutely.
thank you for being here.
Mwah, we love you. And we love all of you. Thank you for sticking with us so late tonight. I can't believe y'all are still here. So thanks for that. It makes us feel good. It makes our bow ties stand up staunch here.
Yeah, it gives us a real stiff bow tie when you stick around and watch us do our thing.
It does. Well, y'all, until next time, I hope you are kind to each other. I hope you are gracious to each other. And I hope you just keep swimming, as Carlos said.
Very cool. And if you would like to make a tax-deductible donation to Erinn and Dan, but it's live, it's at Dan Beckman on Venmo. Two N's on Venmo. You can talk to the IRS, write it off, because Daddy needs a PS4 Pro, baby. Yeah!